Hi, everybody. I'm Olga Villaverde.
And I'm Amber Milts. Welcome to The Balancing Act.
Today, we've got lots of money-saving advice, like that, that'll help you both now and in the future.
Absolutely. From tips and tools for saving money on prescription medication
to our Reverse Mortgage 101 and ways to help you in your retirement years.
Plus, we will have you cruising on the high seas thanks to deep discounts.
This is a great show. It all starts right now. The mortgage market in the U.S. topped $1.3 trillion in 2014 and could exceed that this year. Reverse mortgages are surging and estimated to top $10 billion in 2016. So today, we're talking Reverse Mortgage 101 to help us clear up some of the confusion and offer financial solutions to those who need it most. Ed O'Connor of First Bank Reverse Mortgage joins me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Olga.
All right, so first off, it seems to me that many people, especially the elderly, who have planned, who have worked hard, are struggling to meet monthly bills today. And it doesn't look like it's getting any better. What's going on, Ed?
You have a distinct turnaround in the economy, a downturn over the past several years. It's starting to come back a little bit now, but people they're worried. They're worried about how their money or their assets are going to play out over their retirement years. And that does affect a lot of things that go on in their lives. It's the biggest point.
Especially when they get to that point where they just want to retire and relax and enjoy what's left. Exactly.
Retiring should be simple, it should be easy, and it should be fun, and you shouldn't have these worries.
So what monetary sources are older Americans relying on today?
Well, they have
Social Security, I'm assuming.
Social Security, which is not enough.
Right.
401ks, IRAs, traditional savings, all of which have taken a hit. Some of them are coming back, but people are still very, very worried. How am I going to pay the bills for the house? How am I going to pay for medical items, home health care as issues arise as people get older? And it's causing some worry.
So let's touch upon reverse mortgage. Give me the 101, if you will, to clear up the confusion. Because I have a lot of things in my mind that I would say, I don't know if I want to do this. So let's talk about it.
Well, people hear a lot of things in the news that are not correct. They think they're going to lose their home.
Okay, that was the number one. I've seen commercials, seen elderly people talk about it, and they say, no, because I'm going to lose my house. Not true.
Not true at all. It stays in their name. It's always their home, and they own that. They just have to comply with the terms of the mortgage. That's what some people don't understand about this mortgage. It works a little bit different because
how does it work?
You don't have to make a monthly mortgage payment. That's the biggest thing. You comply with the rest of the terms, such as paying your taxes and insurance, and you're fine. There's nothing to worry about. So you can take your house, your biggest asset that most people have, and turn that into something that can work for you. Most people don't even consider that. And that's what this home equity conversion mortgage or reverse mortgage, that's what it does for people.
So let's say my parents decide to do this and they need to do this because they're struggling. What happens if they finally outlive the equity remaining in the house? The first thing they think of, I would think, is, I'm out of here.
That's the beauty of this whole thing. You can't outlive that equity.
Okay.
The way the program is set up, and this is an insured loan from the Federal Housing Administration, so you can't outlive that equity. You can't be thrown out because you've used up all of this asset. It's your home to live in for the rest of your life, as long as you live there as your principal residence, and continue to do the things associated with the mortgage, such as paying the taxes and insurance.
So if someone is interested in a reverse mortgage right now in their life, what sets a good financial institution apart? Because there are just so many out there offering this.
Well, trust, integrity,
huge,
knowledge, the experience. We're a 100-year-old bank. First Bank has been out here for a long time. We have a lot of experience in reverse mortgages, and our role is to educate people, and that's what you want to look for. You want somebody who can educate the consumer, be an advocate for them, and help them reach an intelligent decision that this is a good option. It's always an option that should be explored because you can't say it doesn't apply to me if you don't know how it works.
And Ed, would you agree that even though we're talking about the retirement years, someone like me should even prepare and look into this as well? You don't have to wait?
Knowledge is key. So if you know about it now, you know what it can do for you later on down the road. So it's always an option. You know how it can help a friend, a neighbor, your parents, anybody else because you learned a little bit about it. Instead of hearing some of the bad things that are out there and saying, oh, that's terrible and I'll never do that, You've learned how it works, just like researching how to buy a car.
And I think this conversation is really important because when I heard my grandparents always talk about their retirement, and they worked very hard in this country, and they were set, and I saw them, and they didn't struggle, but yet, you know, the tide has turned, and I see so many people, even my parents, wondering, and they don't want to be a burden to me, and planning, and still wondering if they're going to have that extra change to get by. So let's summarize all of this for anybody out there who's interested.
Well, planning and research go a long way in determining what's going to be the best decision. You just said something before. Parents don't want to be a burden to their children. We hear that sentiment all the time. And people look towards a reverse mortgage because they're looking not necessarily for a way out, but they're looking for something that's going to help them make their lives easier and simpler on a financial level. And this is a perfect opportunity, but you can't do anything about it if you don't explore it. So you do the research, you do the planning, you get the education, you deal with an institution like First Bank where you can trust people. Trust people on your own personal level that you're getting the right information to help you make an informed decision. And you'll find out that a reverse mortgage is a hugely popular and viable choice for a lot of people. If you don't look at that, well, then you're never going to know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
And of course, if you'd like to learn more about reverse mortgages, you can go to firstbankreversemortgage.com. That's firstbankreversemortgage.com, or just check out our website, thebalancingact.com.
Up next, we are cruising into savings. Now that's a trip I want to take. Don't go away.
You know, it's no secret. Studies show that prescription drug costs continue to rise and take an even bigger chunk of your money. Mine too. As consumers, we know it's important to look for savings. To help us find those savings when it comes to prescription medications are Jerry Parker and Sean Ori, who are here this morning to talk more about a great savings program called Script Save Well RX. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Jerry, let me start with you. You know, it's flabbergasting to me to see the cost of prescription medications from 10 years ago to today, and more important, generics. It's crazy.
It is. Drug costs continue to rise day after day. And more medications are not being covered by health insurance. So that means that consumers have to pay out of pocket for their prescriptions.
People like me are shocked. The other day, my daughter was sick, and they prescribed something for her, you know, little throat infection. It was a generic, Sean, okay? I paid $40 for it. I was in shock. Luckily for me, I could afford it. But lots of families out there sometimes just have to go without, and that's really sad.
It's really unfortunate. The way the healthcare market is evolving is that ultimately consumers are taking on more of the financial burden of their healthcare. There are a lot of new plans out there that are called high deductible healthcare plans, where consumers have to pay a lot of money before they get any coverage. Ultimately, our program, Script Save Well RX, can help those users to get lower costs on their prescriptions.
So let's talk more about this program that may help out some people out there. What is it?
Script Save Well RX. It's not insurance, but it is a comprehensive program that allows people to receive discounts on their prescription drug medications.
Okay.
Up to 75%.
75% off a prescription. I could have maybe had 75% off that prescription medication that I paid $40 for.
Yep, and it works at 62,000 pharmacies across the country.
So how exactly does it work, Sean?
We go out, we negotiate discounts with all of these pharmacies.
Okay.
And it's really a group buy, and we're targeting those people without coverage. So it could be the underinsured, the uninsured, or people with insurance that have drugs that aren't covered. We negotiate with the pharmacy. The pharmacy then will provide that discount to our members. So people can access our program on wellrx.com. They can look at prices. Compare them on the site.
Okay.
Then they can print out a savings card or text it to themselves or view it in our mobile applications and take it to the pharmacy and get a discount.
Jerry?
And they can also find a pharmacy. If they don't have a pharmacy, they can also find one. The good thing about Script Save Well RX is it's there to empower consumers to make informed decisions about their prescriptions.
And that's important because I think a lot of people feel helpless. They feel like there's no help out there for them. And this will give them a little bit more of that empowerment that they need to get what they need maybe for a child or for themselves.
Exactly.
Now, Sean, I have to ask you this. How on earth are you able to provide these great discounts?
It's through our negotiated network of pharmacies. Ultimately, it's a group buy, and we go to the pharmacies in bulk and we negotiate discounts just like insurance companies do.
So, Jerry, can anyone use this program?
Anyone can use the program. If you want to get access, just go to wellrx.com or download the mobile applications. Also, employers, insurers, associations, and other organizations can offer it to their underinsured, insured, or non-eligible employees and members. It's a great value add because it offers them the opportunity to control their prescription medication costs.
Are there other features that are also beneficial?
Well, besides the savings of up to 75% and average savings at 45%,
And that's a big one.
we will be adding features in the future that help patients with more of the clinical management. There'll be a medicine chest with refill reminders, ask a pharmacist features, and adherence reminders as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the information and thank you for enlightening me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And for more information on cutting your costs for prescription medications for your entire family, and get this, yes, even your pet, visit wellrx.com or just go to our website, thebalancingact.com. That's great, even pet food.
Time for some fun in the sun as Olga learns more about how two powerhouses are partnering to help you go on the vacation of your dreams.
Whether it's a stock-up size of paper towels, a giant flat-screen TV, or everything you need to throw a party, shopping at BJ's Wholesale Club means saving lots of money. But did you know you can also book travel at a discount? So the next time you're in line at the checkout wishing you were cruising in the Caribbean, you might consider booking your vacation online. Where will BJ's Travel take you on vacation? Ah, the thoughts of turquoise blue waters, toes in the sand, floppy hat on. Can you see it? Can you feel it? I'm in the Caribbean, of course. And when it comes to travel, the more money you save, the more exotic the destination you can afford. Here to talk about saving money and traveling is the president and COO of Norwegian Cruise Line, Andy Stewart. He's become my best friend right now. And the senior vice president of partner brands for BJ's Travel, Camille Oliveri. Good morning to both of you.
Hey,
Good morning.
So BJ's Travel, I mean, what a great concept. I never thought of traveling when it comes to BJ's and saving money. It's a win-win.
Yeah, it certainly is. You know, in the stores, we actually have brochures and catalogs that promote travel, but you can call us or book online, and we have savings for everyone in every category of travel. But by far and away, the most popular travel for BJ's Smart Saving families is cruising, and Norwegian Cruise Line is one of their favorite cruise lines.
And I can't agree anymore because it's a fabulous thing to do. And you know, there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to the Caribbean. So let's talk about that and just the advantages of cruising today.
Oh, you know, cruising's changed so much over the past few years, and Norwegian Cruise Line have been leading that innovation. The ships today, there's so much to do. People say, oh, there's nothing to do on a cruise.
Yes,
but,
there is.
Oh, for families, it's unbelievable. There's so much for kids to do, from water slides and crazy ropes courses and children's programs where you can really leave the kids and go off and have some adult time, which is precious.
Very necessary after 15 years of marriage.
Precious moments. And then there's the destination. There's diverse islands across the Caribbean, which
Beautiful
are there's
waters.
there's so many different things to do and different destinations. And we've even bought destinations and developed some private destinations, which are exclusive to Norwegian Cruise Line customers. So there's something for everyone. Larger islands and French islands and all this atmosphere in
And
the
the
Caribbean.
hospitality too is
oh,
great.
It's wonderful. The beaches, soft sand beaches.
And everybody on board the Norwegian Cruise Lines. Everybody's super nice. So if you want nice hospitality, fabulous food, cruise to the Caribbean, how do we do it?
You book through BJ's Travel and you get a gift card
A gift card for?
up to $500 in value for the store.
I love this. Now, do you have to be a member?
You do have to be a member.
Okay, so you have to be, which is not hard to do.
It's not hard to do. You can do it online or you can go into your local store and join. It's $50 and you can get that money back pretty quickly when you're traveling.
Well, I'll be celebrating my 15-year anniversary very soon, so I think I know exactly where I'm going. The Bahamas.
Can't wait
Awesome.
to welcome you on board.
Thank you so much for your time. Of course, if you'd like to book a fabulous Norwegian Cruise Line and you go through BJ's Travel, here is the website. Write it down, bjs.com/travel, or go to our website, thebalancingact.com.
Today's traditional college student faces more challenges than ever before. You've got your grades to make, papers to finish, campus events to attend, and let's not forget about avoiding that dreaded freshman 15.
Oh, yes. A time now for another Did You Know from the pros, as we found out just how important an academic advisor really is. Here's Rachel Lee.
Did you know? From our pros.
Each student should have an academic advisor. Why, you ask? Well, so did we. Why do I need to have an academic advisor?
Academic advisors are your best resource on campus to get you connected with what you might need in order to be successful. They can help you navigate curriculum, they can help you navigate through outside organizations that complement that, as well as connect you to the resources to be successful. They're also going to help introduce you to faculty that can help you be successful once you plan to leave college.
What's the most rewarding part of being a college academic advisor?
So the best part of being an advisor is the relationships that you have with students. When you find a student that needs help and you're able to provide it, that's very fulfilling. To help a student navigate successfully, to find the right major, to get them engaged on campus, to help them solve a problem that for them was really big and yet you know that it's surmountable, to be there when they have success and to be able to share in that joy with them, to be there when they graduate and you remember when they were a freshman and they were being naughty. Those kinds of things are really, really fulfilling professionally and personally.
Congratulations, you have earned an A+ for taking the Education Trip Quiz.
Look for more Did You Know from our pros. Brought to you by West Texas A&M University.
I got 3 words to say to you. Fried noodle sandwich. Now I'm going to add some bacon and I'm in heaven. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Quick Bites with me, Chef Ralph Pagano. I'm going to inspire you with amazing hot sandwich ideas using Marichan's Yakisoba noodles. The main recipe I'm preparing for you is fried yakisoba noodle sandwich with bacon. And for those of you not familiar with the word yakisoba are noodles that are pan-fried with a secret chef seasoning, vegetables, and sometimes meat. It's so delicious. Let's start this recipe already. First things first, yakisoba noodles. Marichan makes it so easy. You take some water, you pour it into the package. 4 minutes into the microwave with one of the seasoning packs. When it comes out, you add the secret chef seasoning pack. Boom, done, it's over. Now in my wok, I already started a little bit of bacon going on. Peppers, onions, scallions, carrots. I'm gonna give this a little run around, a little toss, toss, toss. Look at that, things flying everywhere. Now check this out. Inside the noodle package, right, there's a little bit of corn, there's a little bit of scallion. Everything is so great. I got my chopsticks, and I'm just gonna land it right into my wok right here. It's that easy. Stir it around. If you're not good with chopsticks, you can use a tong. If you're not good with tongs, you can use your hand. Soy sauce, sesame, a little bit of green onion, a little bit of hoisin sauce goes a long way. Give it a stir it around. Finish with some sesame oil, and you're in business. Now check this out. I've got these great warm potato buns with some lettuce leaf inside of it. I've got my yakisoba noodle, and I'm gonna build something really nice right now. Look at this. Into the bun we go. Top it with some vegetables. Make sure you get some of the peppers and onions, like a Philly cheesesteak, Japanese style. Hold the steak, add the bacon, and it's the exact same thing. How about a little pickled ginger on top? This is gonna be absolutely fantastic. You can customize it any way you want. Add shrimp, add chicken, add steak. The kids, the whole family, they're gonna love it. You wanna know more about Marichan and their incredible yakisoba noodles? Log on to thebalancingact.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Hey, why don't you share your favorite ramen noodle recipe with me? I wanna see it. Remember, this has been a Quick Bite. But chew slowly.
Remember to head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter. We've got lots more.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.